Hello YouTube, welcome back to Charles Garage, and today we are also continuing the review from the pink slip lines as well. So my last video was also the pink slips, the Nissan GTR as well, but it would happen to be on the bottom also a majorette car, and then comparing it with the previous tin case version, which was a red version. It turns out it was a different casting because they're not the exact same specs, they're for different purposes. And continuing that, we are going to be looking at the Ford Mustang GT. Now, as much as I would love to review, to compare this with the Hot Wheels Premium version, I don't exactly have the best version to compare that with. So for today, if any comparisons are going to be made, it's going to be with this, the majorette Ford Mustang GT. Because once again, to see if there's any changes or differences, or is it the exact same casting as well. Alright, so let's see what we got. So here we have the package, usually in this typical blister pack. Once again, definitely loving the art style and the color scheme, although I do find it a little bit interesting and odd where the art style, the art is showing the back rather than the front, because usually you want to show the front of the car, but oh well. Alright, so looking at the back, once again, 6 cars. Here's a series. Once again, really curious if they're going to continue this lineup as well, or maybe, who knows, maybe they're going to release this as a majorette as well, so you never know. So once again, opening, there's no exact clean way to open this. You just gotta rip up the stuff and then hope for the best. Alright, so let me get rid of the plastic and let's see what we got here. Alright, so let's look at the tin case first. Once again, the tin case, these are exactly the same size and specs as the majorette one, so no big deal. You can open it by sliding up. Definitely, it's not loose by any means, so you don't need to worry about like opening it on its own. So no need to worry about that. And once again, the car can go in like this or like this. If you do it like this, it seems like you have enough space to put another car in there if you want to do so. Alright. Now let's see what we got here. Let me just lower the camera just a little bit as well. Oops, I think I may have lowered that a little bit too much, but oh well, let's see what we got. Alright, so here we have the Mustang, the Ford Mustang GT. So definitely a very clean blue color scheme with a nice hint of orange on the side and extra going on here. I think maybe they were trying to go with maybe a Gulf type color, but who knows. So let's start from the front. So the front definitely has the old iconic Ford Mustang style and look going on here. Even we have the small, the horse logo going. And then once again, the headlights are also part separated as well. And then we have other small painted details going on here. I think these I believe are more decals. So let's put it that way. And then before we go to the side, let's actually look at the bottom to confirm whether this is also a majorette casting. And there we go. There, once again, majorette casting. So yeah. And once again, these holes and lines indicate that these are technically the deluxe lineup as well. Okay, so which means suspension is here, and once again, this one does actually show a better example on the suspension as well, because there is a little bit of an extra gap there, so you can actually see how much it can push down. Although I am slightly curious on why it's really necessary to have suspension gimmicks on a 64 scale. I mean, sure, there's a pushing feeling, but this isn't exactly a fidget toy, so this is just me. I'm still kind of curious why this is like a big deal, or maybe it's not. It's just me just asking these questions. But once again, tires are rubber tires, the more sturdy ones, although these do get dirty pretty easily, so make sure that you clean them up if you want to do so. And the doors do open up pretty widely as well, although this part here doesn't look that great, but oh well, it does open. And looking at the interior, definitely we have a nice amount of details going on here as well. And then looking at the back here, we have the very nice, interesting design where we have the silver decals going on here with the GT logo, and seems like it can open. The trunk can open, although it's not a lot, but it doesn't open a lot. But still, it does open. Although I feel like maybe this wasn't really necessary. They could have just gone without an opening trunk, but oh well. But seems like there is maybe a little bit space there, but I think it's also just showing. Yeah, there's like a flat surface here as well. But other than that, I think they did a pretty good job on the details and coloring and color combination as well. Not too wild, because there is another car from this lineup which I feel like they did a really, how should I say, they really wanted to make a certain car look like really pop out. So, but this isn't that one, and I do prefer that. All right, now let's do a quick comparison with this. I'm not sure if this is the one I bought or I got as a gift. I technically have two. One I bought for a different purpose. The other one I got one as a gift for something else. But yeah. All right, so let's see what we got. So this is the red one. This you can. I'm pretty sure you can still get this on shelves because Majorette doesn't update their cars as often as you think. So they usually operate a certain car a very long time. All right, so let's do a quick comparison. See, looking at the side, once again, the paint style is different. This is more of a glossy paint, while this is more of a flat finish, if I think that's what they call it. And then looking at the front, it seems like they are the exact identical cars as well. Even let's check even the door opening gimmick as well. It does open up widely, and yeah, it still looks like those chicken wings as well. So yeah, I think it's safe to say it is the exact same casting. Although wheel-wise, I think I prefer this one. This looks more natural compared to that one. Just this thing just looks a little bit unnatural for me. And then once again, the trunk does open as well. So same gimmick. So yeah, it is exactly the same casting here. So once again, if you're not too crazy about the tin case, unlike like me, or maybe if you don't like this color, you can just get this deluxe version as well. So you're not missing out too much. Anyway, that is pretty much it for the review. This was the review of the Jada Toys Pink Slips, the Ford Mustang GT, which comes with the tin case as well. So once again, after this video, I'll be uploading the shorts video, and next week I'll be looking at 2 more cars like I mentioned on my previous video. Alright, until then, see you guys next time.